Good afternoon, everyone. You're listening to the At Hole Highlanders Pipes and Drums out of Stone Mountain. Now listen, if you want to learn about them, please give them a call, 770-498-9524. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Or log on to usahpd.com and get this. You can take part in their free pipe and drum lessons on Thursday nights. Wouldn't that be fun, Parker?
It certainly would.
It certainly would. Welcome back to Atlanta and Company. It's almost noon on this fabulous Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day. And of course, this day in Atlanta features events that really run the gamut, from outright celebrations to community outreach events. Whether you want to celebrate the Irish with the entire city or just support some really great causes, St. Patrick's Day is a great day to be right here in Atlanta. Lifestyle expert Parker Wallace is here to explain. And what a spread you have brought, my dear.
Right?
Welcome. Mwah.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I love your green dress, by the way. We got into the spirit, of course.
Into the spirit, certainly.
Yes.
Pinches and kisses all around.
All around, yes. So, okay, let's talk about what you're doing for St. Patrick's Day and where we need to go. You always have your finger on the pulse of what's happening.
Thank you. Well, and we want to remind people, whether you're staying at home or you're going to paint the town green out at the bars or restaurants tonight, we want to make sure everyone drinks responsibly.
Absolutely, yes. Don't drive, take Uber, take a taxi.
Absolutely.
And if you're drinking at home, just be careful there as well. Don't overdo it.
Now, I love to celebrate at home with friends on holidays like this, and Guinness has some amazing recipes on their new site, GuinnessHooly.com, you guys. Hooly is Irish for party.
Okay.
And if you're of the drinking age, you can partake in the party by going to find some of their recipes and beer pairings. So their new product, this is the Guinness Blonde American Lager.
Ooh.
It's phenomenal. If you like the half and half,
yeah, taste.
the old school black and tan, take it right out of the bottle. Pour your lager first, because this is the marriage of the lager and the stout. So you've got your blonde, and then we're going to make it Guinness Black and Blonde.
Interesting.
Taking the
Yum.
stout,
okay.
And you don't need that special beer spoon. Just take a spoon from your silverware drawer and put it upside down, tilt it a little bit, and then you just slowly pour your Guinness stout over it.
Look at this.
And that's going to put the dark Guinness on top of the blonde. And this is the kind of beer that you want to sip slowly and really just enjoy the mix of flavors. Yeah.
Right. That is beautiful. And by the way, I don't want anyone writing in because I picked up a bottle and took a sip. I really was curious how it tasted before we did this. What do we call it again?
The Guinness Black and Blonde.
Black and Blonde.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers. That's delicious on its own. Let's try this.
13 million pints of Guinness are going to be enjoyed around the world today. So 13 million and two, right?
Yeah,
here.
exactly, right here. Oh my gosh, love this.
If you're a fan of cocktails, and I love when I throw dinner parties to have a signature cocktail with my party. It always makes guests feel really special.
Right.
So the Wild Oscar is a bourbon-based cocktail.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna take bullet bourbon, 1.5 ounces, put it in your cocktail glass.
All right.
With 1 ounce of Guinness Stout.
Okay.
So that's really the secret ingredient, because it's gonna really feel smooth and full-bodied at the same time. And then 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. You can make simple syrup at home, Christine. Actually, a cup of sugar, a cup of water, put it on the stove, boil it, and then bring it down so it's a syrupy consistency.
Okay.
Put it in the fridge. It lasts for a couple weeks.
This is beautiful on a nice highball glass, and you're good to go.
A few bitters just to balance out the sweet and the stout. Stir this up. Look, and we're going to garnish with...
It's not an Atlanta and Company afternoon without bourbon, apparently.
Without Parker bringing bourbon, right?
Without bourbon. I mean, it's become a daily routine here.
And then stir.
This looks beautiful.
And enjoy. This is the Wild Oscar.
Wild Oscar.
And what I love about this cocktail, it's smooth enough for the ladies, but it's got a kick for the gentleman at your party.
It has a kick, but for all of you ladies who might be afraid of bourbon, don't be. Don't be, as I've learned.
Don't be afraid of bourbon.
No, it's the simple sugar has really just kind of cut the strength of it in a way, if that's the right way to describe it. And it has a nice sweetness, but then you have that smoky flavor of the bourbon, just to die for. Yum. And once again, tell everyone where we can find these.
GuinnessHooly.com has all of the recipes. If you are of the drinking age, log on for great recipes and beer pairings. And then in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, Guinness always gives back.
Oh, good.
And so this is the 3rd year in a row that they've partnered with the Leary Firefighters Foundation, and their goal is to raise $1 million by the end of the day today.
Oh, fantastic.
So you guys are watching at home, By donating $20 on GuinnessGivesBack.com, you get this amazing firefighter t-shirt. This was designed in partnership by Brad Paisley, country music superstar.
No kidding.
So you get this great t-shirt, and you know your money is going to a phenomenal cause. These are the men and women who sacrifice for their communities every single day. So
what a great idea. They need to raise that money by the end of today, though, guys.
So GuinnessGivesBack.com, and you know your money is going to a great cause.
Absolutely. $20, and how cool. And the shirt says, to those who walk through the fire. Incredible. Thank you so much. GuinnessGivesBack.com. Okay, I can't help but notice some food over there.
You can't have a party without the food to go with the cocktails. Oh, bring my Wild Oscar with me.
Bring it.
So the irishstore.com, it can be St. Patrick's Day every day. And I love the story behind this company. This was started by Lulu O'Sullivan 25 years ago, and she was inspired because her grandmother had 3 successful shops in Ireland. And she sold artisanal foods and products that were handmade by people in Ireland. And that's really the theme of the Irish store. So everything is unique. Everything is from artisans around the country. She has a team who handpicks these products. So from food to jewelry and even knitwear and clothes. So these are some of my favorite things from their deluxe breakfast hamper. Hamper is the Irish term for gift basket, and we have a picture of that gorgeous gift basket.
Oh, you brought it in the other day, and it is like
stunning.
this big. Oh.
I admit to eating some of that, and
you do.
You know, we had to pull apart some of my favorite elements because it's just so good. And for Atlanta and Company viewers, you get 20% off today by putting in the code SaintPat20.
St. Pat 20.
STPAT 20 on the irishstore.com. So check this out. Dubliner cheese. This is Kerrygold.
Wow.
Melt in your mouth.
That's what our chef was talking about earlier in the show. The richness, the flavors of the butters,
so balanced.
the cheeses. Lovely.
You get
Love that.
sausages, cocktail sausages, Irish bacon, soda bread with jam, and I love the Dublin, Ireland tea.
Good.
Phenomenal. And again, Kerrygold butter, my favorite. I always put a little bit on my eggs. Sometimes I put some in my coffee for a bulletproof coffee.
We just talked about that yesterday.
Keeps
Jamie
you going
and I.
till noon. I love it.
Really?
So Kerrygold butter, that's in
Jamie?
the breakfast hamper.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, and moving along.
Moving along with my cheese and my beverage. Here I go.
Okay, so let me show you. This is marcasite and marble Celtic cross.
Look at that.
Isn't that gorgeous? And it's so delicate. It wears so well. It goes with so many things. So lovely, so elegant. $79.95 with the promo code.
Wow, that looks, okay, can I tell you, that looks very rich and expensive. That's a great price for that.
$79.95 reduced with your promo code.
Okay.
And then this is one of the best sellers as well. Look how beautiful.
Oh, how
This is a
beautiful.
sterling silver Trinity knot with half pearl. And again, just so elegant. And these are all handpicked from Irish artisans and artists throughout the country. So you know that you're supporting a great cause when you buy their products.
And once again, it's the irishstore.com where you can get everything. I mean, we're talking apparel, the delicious food, the jewelry. I mean, what a great place, a unique little atmosphere to shop.
And for American shopping, you don't get taxed. So that's the other beautiful thing. You don't get taxed either.
Wonderful.
And then this is one of my favorites.
It's always
you can
cold
model
in
it,
the studio.
darling. This is the hooded natural wool ladies coat.
La la, la la.
This just makes me think of being on the beach on a cool night and by the bonfire, and you wrap yourself up in it, and it's just so
it's
warm.
so cute and cozy. Can I take it on my Disney cruise? Yes, it's going to be cold. Is that okay?
All yours.
Thank you, Parker. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Mina. Thank you. These are great tips and suggestions. And for everything, if you want to know where you can find all of these things on the table and so much more, and to get great recipes, she is the best cook ever. Go to Parker's Plate. What's on parkersplate.com. It's what's on parkersplate.com. Stick around as Parker and I will finish our delicious drinks after this short break. Now we're going back to Jamie. You need a drink, Jamie. So cozy.